Starting on the main menu window of the JAMS program, we will navigate to the User menu and select the Settings menu option. When the settings screen opens, you can see there are 9 tabs, and we'll walk through all of them. Let's start with the Environment tab. There are 2 options here. One is Multiple Document Interface, and the other is Single Document Interface. And the difference is that on Single Document Interface, you can move the windows independently anywhere on your monitor screen. And with MDI, you have a parent window, and all of the other screens will stay within the parent window. On the Scanner tab, you can select what scanner to use, and this list will populate based on the scanners that are installed on your system. The next drop-down, you can select to use WIA or Twain. This is your scanner interface, and most users will probably be using Twain. The next drop-down is paper source, whether you have a document feeder or a flatbed scanner. And then the next drop-down is paper size. And again, these are all default settings. When you run a scanner function within JAMS, you will have a document screen scanner settings tab where you can change any of these, even the scanner that you're using. So after paper size, you can choose whether or not you want the progress bar to appear on screen as the scanner runs, or you can also select if you want the scanner dialog to appear. That is the native to the scanner software dialog screen that pops up, and you may want that visible or you may not. Play around with it and see what works best for you. The colors and the resolution, they're kind of self-explanatory, but colors will be dependent upon whether or not you selected WIA or Twain. Let's go to the Skin tab, one of my favorite features. These are color schemes, and it's just how the program looks. It doesn't change any of the functionality. And the nice thing about this is you can select different ones and see the effects immediately, and make a really fast decision about which one you like. We even have some holiday options in here, so you can have a lot of fun with this particular customization. We have the Spelling tab, or the Spell Check tab, and what I'd like to point out is there are 2 tabs here, Autocorrect and Spelling. Both of these tabs contain a list of options that you can turn on or turn off. Like on the Spelling tab, you can have it ignore uppercase words or ignore URLs, which would be handy, I think. And on the Autocorrect tab, you can have it automatically make suggestions. You can have it replace text as you type. And again, these are just options that you can choose to have turned on or off. The Messages tab is where you'll select if you want your messages to load on startup of JAMS, and you'll also select how often JAMS checks for new messages. The Events tab is where you'll select if you want calendar events to load upon startup. The Grids tab is sort of just layout of items. We have a Find panel, and you can have that appear at the top or bottom of your windows. And we have a Filter panel, and again, you can choose to have that appear at the top or bottom. And then we have Navigator button settings. You can choose small, medium, large, extra large. These are the buttons that appear on the bottom of your screen on your window. The Fonts tab allows you to select the default font throughout the program and also the font size. The final tab we're going to talk about is the Documents tab. There are 3 settings here: Display Preview when adding a file, Display New Document menu, and Display New Spreadsheet menu. You can select them by checking inside the box. So when you're displaying a preview, when you have that selected, as you add a new file to JAMS, you have the option to see it if you have that selected. On the last 2 options, the Display New Document menu and New Spreadsheet menu, these will appear in a button menu if you want them to, if you have them selected, so that you can click that and immediately start typing a new document or and creating a new spreadsheet on the fly within the JAMS program if you wanted to. This concludes our tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find more videos linked within the help file of the JAMS program. Thank you.